All right, well, I thought I'd make a record, a video of this new um, bike computer. I got this Dashboard 150. I just bought it at Walmart. Didn't look like wasn't thinking I needed to get anything too fancy. Really, the reason I got it is a friend of mine was talking about cadence and trying to get about 80 revolutions a minute, cycles a minute, and he just recommended using something like this, and you could start your timer when you got a minute, start, and then just count out your RPM for 1 minute, and kind of to get an idea of it. So I got this thing. It was pretty simple to put on. You see, it's got this part that straps on here, and then there's a little clip-on magnet on one of the spokes. You can see it over back there, and they just pass each other, and that's how it measures how many revolutions a minute that tire is going, and that is how it measures both speed and distance. It's got a calculation that I did based on the size of the tires that you do. It was easy enough to install. About the biggest problem that I had is I can't see anymore very well, and so the directions, the installation directions, were all just pictures, but the pictures were so very little I could hardly see them. So I got those on now, and got that on. Just this is really the second time that I've used it. First time I was on an hour-long 12-mile ride with my wife, and today was the first time I really tried to put it through its paces a little bit. I've got it set so that it kind of automatically adjusts, and I'm not, so it tells me time, distance, and how fast I'm going, time, distance, and speed. It's a little confusing it goes through all of that so much. So what it tells me is the distance that I've traveled on this particular trip, and then it tries to tell me how far I've traveled with how many miles the computer itself has on it. And that part of the information I don't really need. I kind of track that myself in other ways, and at this point I've been riding long enough that it's kind of, whatever it's going to say is a little bit irrelevant for me anyway. But so there it is.